Hello everyone, I'm Teacher Al. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going Distance Problems Part 3, Grade 7, Number 5 problem. At 7:30 a.m., first airplane leaves Manila for Cebu, a distance of 400 miles. The first plane flies at 200 miles per hour. A second airplane leaves Manila at 7:45 a.m. and is scheduled to land in Cebu 15 minutes before the first airplane. At what rate must the second airplane travel to arrive on the schedule? So the problem I'm asking for the rate of the second airplane. So our solution, first airplane, we have to get the time travel. So we will use the formula T equals D over R, and the distance covered of the first airplane is 400, and miles per hour, or the rate, is 200. Then we're going to divide it, 400 divided by 200, 2 hours. Okay, 2 hours the time travel of the first airplane. Then we have to compute the arrival in Cebu. At 7:30 a.m., then plus 2 hours, so we have 9:30 a.m. the time of arrival in Cebu of the first airplane. Then the second airplane we're going to compute again. The first airplane arrival in Cebu 9:30. Then we have to minus the 15 minutes ahead of time of the second airplane Then the time of arrival in Cebu of the second airplane must be 9 hours and 15 minutes in the morning. So the time travel of 9:15, we're going to subtract. It becomes now 9:15 becomes 8 and 75. Then we are going to minus the 8 hours and 45 minutes. So 8 and 75 minus 8 and 45, so we have 30 minutes the time of travel of the second airplane. Our next step is to find the rate of the second airplane, which is required in the given problem. So the rate is equals to D over T, that's our formula. So the distance covered is 400 over 30 over 60. Why 30 over 60? Because a time covered is 30 minutes. We have to divide this by 60 minutes because our rate is expressed in R. That's why we're going to divide the 30 minutes into 60 minutes. So 400 over 1 times 60 over 30. Then by cancellation method, we have 60 divided by 2 equals 2, 30 divided by 1 equals 30 divided by 30 equals 1. Then horizontal multiplication, 400 times 2 equals 800 miles per hour. Our complete answer, 800 miles per hour, the rate of second airplane just to arrive on schedule. Okay, next problem, number 6. An express train traveled 60 kilometers per hour from Pasay to Monumento. A local train traveling at 40 kilometers per hour takes 2 hours longer for the same trip. How far apart are Pasay and Monumento? So asking for the distance. So our solution, express train, we will use the distance equals RT formula. Then the local train, also distance equals RT. Then the rate of express train is 60 and the time covered is 2 hours. So it becomes distance of the express train is 120 kilometers. The local train, we have the rate is 40 times 2, we have the distance covered is 80 kilometers. So our equation is distance equals the express train plus the local train. Distance equals distance of the express train first, and the second distance is the local train. So the distance covered by the express train is 120 kilometers, and for the local train is 80 kilometers. We have to do is to add. So the distance covered from Pasay to Monumento is 200 kilometers. So therefore, our complete answer is 200 kilometers is the distance from Pasay to Monumento. Marla is 20 years older than Raul. In 6 years, Marla age will be twice Raul age now. How old are they 6 years from now? If we're going to determine the problem or analyze the problem is asking for the future years. And our solution now is representation. Let x be the present age of Raul, x plus 20 be the present age of Marla, and we have to consider the future years. The future years is 6 years from now. Future years we're going to add to the present age. The age of Raul is x plus 6 because we're going to add to the present age of Raul, the 6 years. Age of Marla is x plus 20 plus 6 equals to x plus 26. So we're going to simplify or equivalent to x plus 26 now, the age of Marla and the future years. And we have also to consider the other relationship is stated in the problem that Marla is age will be twice Raul age. Okay, so our Marla equals to 2, the sum of x and 6. Okay, our equation now is x plus 26 equals 2x plus 6, and we're going to solve it. Becomes x plus 26 plus, we will use the distributive property, 2 times 6 equals 2x, and 2 times 6 equals 12. Then we're going to transpose the variable to the left side of the equation and the constant to the right side of the equation. Now we're going to transpose 2x to the left side. It becomes now x negative 2x equals, bring down 12, then 26 transpose to the right side of the equation becomes negative 26, and we're going to simplify now. X minus 2x equals negative x, then 12 minus 26 equals negative 24. Then since negative x, we don't have a negative x in our final answer, we're going to divide it by negative 1, both sides. So negative x divided by negative 1 equals to x, and negative 14 divided by negative 1 equals positive 14. Let us check. The age of Raul 6 years from now is 20 because the present age of Raul is 14 plus 6 years, so it becomes 20. The age of Marla 6 years from now is 40 because the present age of Marla is 14 plus 20 equals 34, then plus 6 years equals 40. Okay, we have another problem. Number 8. 2 years ago, Larry was 3 times as old as his sister, Carla. In 5 years, he will be only twice his sister's age. Find the present age. If we're going to analyze the problem asking for the present age of the sisters, Carla and Larry. Our solution is start with the representation. We're going to assume that x be the present age of Carla and 3x be the present age of Larry. Okay, and then we have to consider also stated in the problem the past years. The past years stated that 2 years ago. So when we encountered past years, we're going to minus this to the present age of Carla. That's why age of Carla is x minus 2. And age of Larry is 3x minus 2. And there is also another to consider is the future years. When we see future years, 5 years from now, it belongs to future years. So this will be added to the present age of Carla. That's why the age of Carla is x minus 2 plus 5, and we're going to simplify it, becomes x plus 3. Then h of Larry is 3x minus 2 plus 5. So we're going to simplify. It becomes 3x plus 3. Okay. Other relationship we have to consider again from the problem stated that Larry is double the age of Carla. So therefore, in our equation, Larry equals 2 times the sum of x plus 3, which is the age of Carla. And our equation now, based on the other relationship, is already stated. So we can have this now the real equation. Larry is 2 times the sum of x plus 3, and our real equation now is 3x plus 3 equals 2 times the sum of x plus 3. So, okay, to solve the equation, we have to copy the 3x plus 3 equals, multiply 2 times 6 equals 2x, and 2 times 3 equals 6. And next, we're going to transpose the 2x to the left side of the equation and the constant at the left side to the right side of the equation. And now we have 3x negative 2x equals 6 minus 3, because positive then change to negative. Then 3x minus 2x equals x, and 6 minus 3 equals 3. If we're going to check, present age of Carla is 3 years old, and present age of Larry is 9 years old. It came from 3x, so the value of x is 3. 3 times 3 equals 9.